Soothing story time. The tree crocodile. Rai was walking through the forest, not thinking of anything in particular, just enjoying the fresh air, when a tree crocodile appeared and tried to gnaw Rai's head. Rai didn't know what was happening at first, but soon jumped back to get away from the crocodile. "Stop that," Rai said. The crocodile looked away, as if it had no idea what Rai was talking about. Rai began to move away. The tree crocodile began to trot after Rai. Rai began to run. The tree crocodile gave chase. Rai ran as fast as possible to the meeting place. Zoom and Beam were talking about the fields of grain, and whether or not to trade some of the grain they had for a small number of new grains that they had never grown before. These new grains were meant to have a peppery flavour, and Beam wanted to try them, but they were very expensive and not that easy to grow. Rai came running into the meeting place. "Hello, Rai." "Jogging." "There is a tree crocodile." "A tree crocodile? I thought they lived in the water." "So did I." "Well, this one is up a tree and tried to eat my head." Then Zoom and Beam could see the crocodile approaching through the trees. Up in the trees would perhaps be more accurate. "Hello there," Zoom said. "What's your name?" The crocodile looked at the new creature and wondered if it would taste yummy. "The lake is that way," Beam said. Rai hid behind Zoom, but Zoom went towards the creature. The creature came closer and tried to gnaw Zoom's head. "No, stop that." The creature paused, looked around, and tried to gnaw Zoom's head again. Zoom jumped back. Beam said, "That's weird, they don't usually do that." The crocodile trotted along some branches near Beam and began to gnaw on Beam's tail. Beam batted the crocodile away. "That's not very nice, I like my tail as it is." The crocodile again tried to look as if it had no idea what they were talking about, then tried to gnaw Beam's tail again. Beam hit the crocodile again and the crocodile retreated. It looked at them for a while, then trotted away. "What a strange creature. I hope it doesn't come back. I've never seen one before. At least it could be reasoned with in the end. It'll get another bop with the tail if it comes back." They all settled down to their seats in the clearing and carried on talking about the crocodile, wondering where it was from and if it really ate people. Zoom said, "Do you think it might have been trying to eat anyone else?" "Oh no," Rai said. Zoom said, "Don't worry, it left us alone, didn't it? Perhaps we should check on it and warn the others." "Yes, we should." The tree crocodile had gone in the direction of Abim's house. There was a shout that came from the direction of Abim's house. Then Abim came rushing out of the forest. "I think it tried to eat Abim," Beam said dreamily. "Oh dear," Zoom said. "Well, Abim isn't eaten." "There was a crocodile up a tree and it tried to eat my head." Abim was upset, which wasn't an unusual occurrence, to be fair. "Up a tree? It was up a tree and it gnawed me. I only just escaped with my life. I had to fight it. We should push it in the lake. It's a crocodile." "But then it might kill the creatures in the lake. Better them than me. It seems to live in the trees and I'd rather not kill the creatures in the lake." "Fine. We should go and find where it has gone." "Oh, let's stay here. It's nice here. We could scream and see if the other two can hear us and join us." "They didn't join me." "Well, you do like to make as much fuss as possible. Why shouldn't I?" "I think we should go to Ket and Zenim Make sure they're all right. How about you rustle up lunch for us? How about you get it on the way back, Beam said. I'm staying here. So am I. Zoom and Rai left to go to Zenim's house first. All this trouble over a crocodile up a tree. Oh well. Zenim was standing by the trees and the crocodile popped up and started to gnaw Zenim's head. Zenim didn't know what to do. The crocodile carried on gnawing until Zoom ran up and shooed it away. Once again it tried to pretend it did not know what the problem was, or that there was even a problem at all. Zenim was still rooted to the spot. Zoom said, "Come along. Let's go, Zenim." "You leave Zenim alone," Rai said. The tree crocodile tried to look innocent. The three went straight to Ket's house and explained. Ket wanted to see the creature very much. Then they noticed it. The crocodile was following them. So they went straight to the clearing to form a plan. They talked while the crocodile trotted around the treetops watching them. Abim wanted to throw the crocodile in the lake. Beam pointed out that it would ruin the swimming. Rai thought they should set a trap and catch it, but what would they do with it then? Ket was all for having a good talk with it about how upset people get when you gnaw them. "It's hungry," Zoom said. "It gnaws us rather than taking a big bite. So perhaps it doesn't really want to eat us, but it hasn't got the food it really wants." "What does it want?" "I don't know. The orchard is nearest. Let's try there first." Abim said, "Stupid! Of course it doesn't want to eat fruit. What crocodile wants fruit?" "You don't know it won't unless you try. We all like fruit," said Beam. "I'm not going at the back," Rai said. "Let's stick together and walk to the orchard." So they did. The crocodile followed. They picked various fruit and threw it over to the crocodile to eat. Abim threw them a lot harder than was necessary. The crocodile hopped down from the branches and gnawed at the fruit, thought for a bit, then hopped back up into the branches. "Well, let's try the vegetable patch then." Abim said if it doesn't like the fruit, it's not going to like the veg. "I love veg," said Beam. "Come on." So they went to the vegetable patch. The crocodile followed. The group tried waving a few different types of vegetable at the tree crocodile. It was not even slightly interested. Then it spotted a pumpkin. The tree crocodile jumped from a tree and started eating a pumpkin. Then another. Then another. "Well, it looks like it eats pumpkin." The crocodile was full now, burped, and then fell asleep. "As long as we plant enough pumpkins, it won't try to eat us. Let's go before it wakes up." The group quietly left. After stopping Abim from poking the crocodile with a stick. "I'll get more pumpkin seeds from the trader. We'll have to use some grain to trade for them. And get at least 2 seeds of pepper grain," Beam said. Abim began to think about the ways you could use a tree crocodile to scare people. The end.